guys, I am Preeti and you are watching this yearly reading for your sign. This reading is going to be a little lengthy, so take a chill pill. You can watch this video while you're having your meals or while having your coffee, and yeah, even snack time is fine. I would like to tell you a few things before we begin. This reading is going to include some good things that may happen with you as well as not so good things that may happen with you. Usually when we see what's happening in the life, we have to be open to accepting the good and bad, and whenever there is anything bad happening, remember that it's meant for your growth. Whenever anything is not happening according to how you wish it should be, it's meant for your growth. Okay, so do keep that in mind while you watch this entire video. And in this video we have several different sections like health reading, love life, relations, and we have different sections as well as from January to December what is your 2021 going to be like. So I have timestamps, I have placed timestamps below this video, so you can actually watch any section before if you are interested in that. The next thing I'd like to say, there will be several stuff that I will be referring to during this video, and if you want to see where all those reference links are, those links are given below this video. And I'd like to say that this video is going to be a lengthy one, plus there is going to be a lot of guidance, and this guidance is like going to be really jam-packed. So I would suggest that you just bookmark this video, bookmark my channel. Yeah, the easy way to say that is to subscribe so that you can actually revisit again and again. So yeah, so now let's get started. What is happening in your health area? Okay, so for health area, let me tell you, okay, before we begin, I would like to say that rather than considering this as a prediction that's set on stone, I usually believe that in life nothing is predictable. I usually believe that in life things happen. The way you behave, the way you do karma, that actually brings results in your life, which is why none of this reading is going to be like a word written on stone. In other ways, you can also consider that this is something that may happen, and what may happen, I will also give you some guidance on what you have to do so that whatever would be happening would happen on a better note. Okay, so let's begin with the health reading. Okay, so what is the health reading? What is your health going to be like in this year 2021? So first of all, this card says ask for what you want. And if you try to have any negative thoughts about your health, this card is actually telling you a lot. So you have to start thinking positively. You need to start wishing positively for your health during this year. This card says stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. A lot of times I have seen people that they agree upon something, they agree to something, they say yes just because they don't want to hurt people, and whenever that happens, it's you who is going to suffer. So during this year, try to be careful that you don't try to say yes just to please people or just to not make them feel hurt. Just say yes only if you really want to say yes. Okay, the next part the cards are saying here is peaceful times are on the horizon. Okay, so somehow yes, for your health there is going to be some peaceful time, and I would like to say taking a journey, taking a journey and traveling to long distances, taking a world tour is not, it's not like affordable for everybody, plus it is not even it's not even practical that you just keep traveling all the time. So this card says that try to take short vacations during this year. Okay, because that would be really good for you. So yes, that would be really good for you, having a short vacation. The next thing the cards say is the storms have passed. Okay, so for your health, anything that was difficult, that was tricky, that was making your health bad, that kind of storm has passed. So see, even though the storm has passed, the cards are saying still there are chances that your health has not healed completely. So you need to give yourself the full opportunity to heal this year. If your body has not healed yet, it's very good time that you start healing. The next thing the cards say is the stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. So this year the stress will be going away. And yeah, some okay, now as I said earlier, there is nothing written on stone. If you just cling to the stress, then yeah, you may make things difficult for yourself. But the cards, as they are directing you that slowly the stress is going to fade away, so just let it go and let things enroll, just let things roll out the way they should be. Okay, let the universe bring peace into your life. It may be necessary to take a journey over water to or to another country. Okay, so you may feel like traveling to another country or traveling by ship. Yeah, traveling by cruise, that is also a good thing that you can do. Next part is you're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength. See, somehow yes, it is pointing out that you need to claim your personal power. A lot of times when people who are not acting according to their own power, they're just saying yes, they're just going with the flow, when it's really time to take control, that is the time that will hurt you the most, that is the time that can hurt your health the most. Okay, so which is why the cards are saying that it's very important that you start claiming your personal power. If something really pleases you, then go with it. If something does not please you, you can always say no for it. The next thing the cards say is it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. So somehow if you have any inner conflict, see, the people who I know that they have a problem saying no to people, these are the people that usually feel guilty that they are not giving their best, that they are not helping, and they are not good human beings if they are not giving a yes every time when people need their help. Yes, see, there are like 7 billion people in this world and a lot of people need help, but it's not possible for you to help each and everyone, and at times you will not be ready to help anyone. This is the time when you are actually recharging your batteries. So yes, maybe this is the year for that. You need to recharge before you start giving out. Okay, the next part the cards say memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. Okay, somehow something that has happened in your past is something that can bring healing for you. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. So people of your past may return into your life. Children could be an important issue or may need to reconnect with your own inner child. Okay, so somehow I feel you need to connect with your inner child. This is what is the biggest, yeah, this is the biggest and the best thing that is done in hypnotherapy. People usually bring out the inner child and they heal the inner child because that is where the biggest healing is required. So yes, you can do that. So yes, you can see now these cards are also pointing out that if you are somehow you need to travel only when you are ready, and try to travel or try to take a journey, short journey or a long journey, it's totally up to your choice, but try to take regular day offs, so that you are able to rest and rejuvenate. Okay, so yeah, so this is what the health reading says. Now let's get into your love life. See, love life is something, health is something that a person needs to have. See, if you have good health, you can actually manage any kind of situation you have. But if you don't have good health, it will take a toll on you if things are not going well in the other areas. Okay, so now let's get into the love life. The next very special area in your life is your love life. Okay, because love is something that actually has the highest energy, and it can bring the best and the most purest form of divine energy into you. Yeah, so what is happening in your love life? First of all, the cards say is you need to heal some family issues. Some family issues that may be troubling you. These issues need to be healed so that your love life can be better. You might say, okay, why are we seeing this family thing in love life? See, though you have all the different areas in your life like health, wealth, relationship, career, all of them are interlinked. So whatever is happening in one area, if it doesn't feel good, it's going to reverberate through the other areas of your life. Okay, so this is what the cards say. If there is any family issue happening, then you need to try to solve it, and or try to just forgive. Sometimes it's not possible to heal something right away. So just in case if something is not happening right on your family end, at bedtime you can actually say that you heal each and every person in your family, so, and you love them unconditionally. Okay, so you can say this affirmation at bedtime and at wake up time. On which days do you have to speak? You have to speak this during full moon and new moon of every month. Okay, so you'll be saying it twice. So yes, at bedtime and at wake up time, and twice a month. So that would be full moon and new moon. Okay, so yes, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy. Okay, so your love life, your love life is actually going to be going well if you are already committed, if you are already married. Then these cards say that the relationship with your partner is going really well and it's going to grow deeper. Plus, if you had any relationship, any personal problems with your partner, then they will be resolved, and the card says it will be safe for you to share your love. Okay, see, sometimes there are bad times also with your partner. Okay, that actually comes to you as a learning. Maybe you had that learning time till now, but this year that thing is solved, and the cards say it is safe for you to love. For all those of you who are not into a relationship, there are huge chances that you can get into a committed relationship this year, or you may also get married this year. Okay, yes, there are a lot of chances for you to get married. If you are single, you getting married this year is like a huge possibility. And let me tell you, see, your love life is actually going to be very positive. If you have not been experiencing anything good in your love life, this is the year of your life. You are actually going to be very positively blessed during this year for your love life. You can actually expect unexpected stuff in your love life. Okay, there'll be very good warmth, very good closeness in your love life. So yes, so this is going to be your love life reading. And yeah, so let's go ahead. Yeah, so even if you are single, then also the cards say you will be getting married, plus your married life will be very positive. Somehow, if you are getting married, you may also feel that you are just glued to each other. You have lost your freedom. You may feel that way for an instance, but yes, the cards do say still that may be the feeling that may exist, it may persist, but still the cards say there will be a kind of huge surge of positivity between you and your partner, which is actually a very good sign. Okay, same thing applies if you have been committed or if you have been married. Still the cards say that you and your partner will be doing really well this year. Okay, there will be a lot of positivity in your relationship. Okay, so next let's get into the normal relations. So apart from love life, you do have some general relationships, and these relationships are something where you have some colleagues, you have some people around you that may not be much important, but still you still are around these people, and these people are around you, so they may be affecting you in some or the other way. Okay, which is why we need to see what is the relationship that you may have with these people. Somehow I do see that you may be kind of an advisor for people. And the next thing I'd like to say is you may appear as a master, you may appear as a very powerful person to people around you. Okay, now these can be people who are highly influenced by you. Maybe they may be just normal people, like normal your friends, your colleagues, etc. But anybody they are going to be highly impressed by you. This card says that just try to have a little diplomacy and deal with them tactfully. Okay, so see, diplomacy is you can actually see the diplomacy word as a positive word also as well as negative word, but this has been told here as a positive word, that try to be diplomatic, answer as much as you require, don't try to give it all, because at times people don't require the entire truth. Okay, not exactly truth, they don't require the entire piece of knowledge. Okay, the next thing the cards say is just try to be loving towards these people, even though if they not may not be that important. And yeah, so cards also say that, see, even if you are giving these people love, these are the people who are not much important to you, so you have to believe in yourself also, because these people may also have some opinions about you which may not be right, which may not be true. So you need to trust in yourself, you need to believe in yourself. Okay, and yes, so try to give love unconditionally to these people. At the same time, try to be aware of the fact that yeah, you have to believe in yourself. Okay, so yeah, so now let's get into the reading for your family. Now this family reading includes all the people who are as close to you as your family. Okay, now you know there is no huge bunch of people that you may count as your family. Family is usually a few people. Okay, your siblings, their kids, and maybe a very few of your friends, just one or two of your friends who are so close to you that you consider them as your family. Okay, so all of these people are included in the family reading. Okay, so let us see what is happening in the family. First of all, yeah, see, you may need to lend some monetary help to people whom you consider as a family. Okay, so yeah, this year you may have to help people, not just money wise, you may also need to give them your time, give them your resources, give them anything that you have that you feel it's nice and helpful for them. The next thing the cards say is, in your family, try to lovingly take care of them. People, yeah, see, this is not something that I need to tell you. Okay, this is something that it's just like an instance, it's just like an impulse that just comes to you. Okay, there is no nobody can actually fake it. It's usually something that usually comes from within, yeah, on its own. So try to help people in your family, even give your love. The next thing the cards say is, try to see, also give them your love, giving them resources may also be the case. Third thing, being somebody who brings peace to the family. So you may be somebody who might need to make peace in your family. Okay, so somehow if something about your family is not working, you will be the peacemaker. Okay, so you will be the peacemaker in your family. The next thing is, the cards say whatever problem you had in your family, that is going to be sorted. Okay, because this card says about to relax and everything is going to be okay. Okay, so this card tells you that no matter whatever wrong has happened in your family, it's going to be rightened. Okay, and you will know in the morning. Okay, so somehow this card says, if any problems you have with your family and you just don't know how to deal with it, ask a question. Just pray about this and ask a question to your angels. You can ask to guardian angels or Archangel Michael, and then go to bed. In the morning you will have the answer to that question. Okay, so yeah, the next part is, see, somehow teamwork. Okay, so somehow if anything is wrong with your family, you actually need to bring teamwork to solve that problem in your family. And usually people believe that in family, okay, only this person is supposed to do this work, this person is supposed to do this work. See, just try to forget all those norms and try to believe in teamwork. Try to help people in your family if you feel that they need your help. Okay, so yeah, the next part is, there will be some kind of celebration in your family. It can be a baby shower, or it can be some kind of promotion that can be celebrated in your family. The next thing is the magician. Okay, somehow, this magician card clarifies that during this year, if any changes you want to bring in your family, this would be a very good year to do that, and you can manifest the life you want. So you can actually manifest and work upon your family the way you want to design it. What you need will magically appear successful beginnings. So yeah, somehow, yeah, because this card shows successful beginnings, it also shows that this can be a new startup in your family, and some new energy that is coming in your family that's going to heal the family problems that you have had. The next thing is this: stay determined and move forward, be prepared for any possibility. Okay, so somehow, anything can happen in your family. Now this is on the good note. Okay, and stay determined and keep moving forward. So just keep moving forward, stay determined. That, see, if you want to keep the family life happy, if you want to keep the family life positive, you need to stay determined and keep helping others. Okay, so that will help the family members, that will actually bring a lot of closeness between the family members. Okay, so this is the reading for your family life. Let's see what your purpose is bringing towards you. Purpose is something that actually brought you on this planet. So how do you have to take the next step on the path of your purpose, so that this year can be like a game changer for you? Okay, so let's see what is happening for your purpose. First of all, this card says potential. You have so much more than you know. Somehow, yeah, see, Virgos, these people are so simple. You guys, you just give others so much importance. You consider others like God. But this card is a reminder that you have so much potential inside you. So explore it, use it, and amaze yourself. So this is the card that is actually telling you that you need to uncover your potential. So see, if you have not uncovered your potential, it may not be easy for you to know what your purpose is, which is perfectly fine. Everybody is not born with the full knowledge of what their purpose is, but somehow once you progress with life, it will be able to get more and more clearer. The more you grow, the more you learn, the more you get better, the more closer you get to your purpose. Okay, so you are mind, body and spirit, a formidable combination. Remember to nurture each aspect of a whole and healthy you. See, somehow, yes, I do believe that Virgos, they give so much importance to others, but you are also this whole and complete combination of mind, body and soul, and you need to consider all the three factors while you are trying to find what your purpose is. Okay, don't try to ignore what your mind is, don't try to ignore your soul. Mind, body and soul, all three are important for discovering your purpose. So yeah, the next card says too much going on at once, the need to take a decision, consider a more playful approach. So somehow, yeah, some of you may be very, very curious to know what your purpose is, and you may be just getting restless to find out what your purpose is. For you guys, the cards say that you need to consider more playful approach. You need to be more playful in life so that you can uncover what your purpose is. Purpose is not something that comes easily to people who are very serious, who never smile, who never are happy. Purpose is something that helps to improve life on this planet. How can you improve life if you don't know yourself how to be happy and how to smile? Okay, so yes, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Somehow I feel you are going to be so emotionally stable this year, no matter what. See, just because I say that you're going to be emotionally stable doesn't mean that things will be very fine. You have attained a mastery in your emotions, and you will be able to be very steady, very stable with what your emotions are, and you'll be able to just be a master. You'll be able to slay the world and just be a master, be balanced, be just harmonious in any kind of situation, no matter whatever is happening around you. Okay, So yes, you may be this may appear that people may start taking advice from you for random things. Okay, so just be ready for that, because they see that you have mastered your emotions. So somehow people will start coming to you for advice, and just see what people are asking you more, that is somehow connected with your purpose. Okay, the next thing I do see for a lot of you guys, okay, not for all of you, but for a few of you guys, I do feel that you may want to change your career. See, this change of career is coming for a lot of signs, because the past year had brought a recession, and past year actually a lot of people lost their jobs, which is why this is pointing out really often during readings. But yes, so some of you may be wanting to change your career. You are embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. So just in case, if you are feeling this strong pull, see, I would like to say, if you have lost your job, then try to change your career, try to start walking on your path of purpose. And what is the path of purpose somehow to you? It includes all of this plus even this. You know, you are very good at handling the body, you are very good at managing your body. You know, have to keep your body healthy, have to make your body work even during stressful times. You have known this. Yeah, you have actually mastered this. You did not know this, but you mastered this by struggling with your body. You know, you just try to give your best, and there you are very good with body work. So this is the card says that you can actually indulge into body work such as massage therapy, energy healings, physical therapy, or exercise training, aerobics, zumba, anything that is connected with the body. You can take that as your purpose. For people who are already having a good job, you can actually do this as a side thing, or you can just do it for yourself first. Okay, because these cards are reminded that you need to first be fuller with yourself, as I told you earlier in the health reading, that you need to be fuller with yourself, and only then you will be able to give it to others. Okay, so now let's see what's happening in your career end. See, oh okay, somehow for the career, I do feel that you guys may lose a job, or you may go through a testing time in your career. You may actually face loss in your business if you have a business, and if you are in a job, you may face some kind of you might have to let go something. You may have to face pay cutoff, or you might actually be your job might be actually made redundant. So yeah, that is there. Again, see, for even for the career thing, this card is pointing out towards self-employment, and the same thing came for the purpose card. For the purpose, it said change of career. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, you might need to get into self-employment, because if your job is not satisfying, if your job is not giving you the salary or the money that you ought to have, you need to indulge into self-employment. Okay, and that can be a career change, it can be being a professional, a freelancer, anything. Try to be self-employed. Okay, and also I do see that if you had any issues with your mother, during this year, you know, try to say affirmations about your mother. I love and accept, I love and forgive my mother for each and everything she has done. Okay, say this affirmation, as earlier I told you something about your family. Include this affirmation and do it on new moon and full moon for every month. Okay, so this way you will be repeating that affirmation 24 times. Do this at bedtime and wake up time. Okay, so yes, on full moon and new moon, at bedtime, at night, and the next day. So you will have to do this thing, so that the healing with your mother helps you to get steady with your career and your purpose. Okay, so yeah, so that is what the career is bringing towards you. Yeah, okay, let me do for this. See, for your career, you may also get into not listening to your heart, just being very freaked out with what is happening. Yes, if you have lost a job, you may be freaked out, okay, and you may actually tend to do something that's not good for you. The card says don't do anything against your will. If you are doing something and if you don't feel good, if you just feel some kind of contraction in your gut, the cards say don't do it, okay. If you are doing something that is right for you, the gut feeling will feel good. The next thing the cards say is, if you actually have to make a change in your career, then the cards say that just let go whatever happened and try to be prepared for the next chapter in your life, okay. So yeah, so this is the career reading for you. Now let's go ahead and see how is the money going to be for this year, okay. Money is important. I know that a lot of people usually have issues about money. They don't like being talked about money. Some people really like talking about money. So see, somehow I do feel that you will be very comfortable with money. And okay, this card is saying infinite blessings. So this card says if you are very determined, you're very determined, you are ready to take action based on your purpose, based on your career, whatever energy you have within, if you are ready to take actions based on that, and if you want to determine, if you are determined towards achieving that, you are going to have a lot of money in this year, okay. So infinite blessings, any amount that you choose that you should be earning in a month, your expectations will be exceeded, okay. The next thing the cards say, try to include visualization. Whenever there is something very important going on, a very important deal is going on, a very important project is going on, try to visualize that deal is coming out as a huge success. So that will help you to make that into a huge success, okay. And inner truth, okay, somehow there will be some inner truth. See, there will be some inner truth within you, and this inner truth is where it's like the Aladdin's lamp, okay, and this lamp is the inner truth that you have. The more you rub it, the more the genie will appear and you'll be able to get whatever you want. So this is the card that says your inner truth is somehow going to be like the Aladdin's lamp, okay. So whatever inner truth, there will be something inside you that will inspire you, that will allow you to bring out the wealth, the money that you want in your life, okay. So now let's go ahead with the spirituality. What is happening on the spiritual end? It's believed that you are here from the spiritual world, so keeping your spiritual level balanced helps you to balance your life also. Spirituality, here the cards say that whatever is found in this creation arises out of combination of material and spiritual energies. So as we know that some time back, some scientists, they actually try to research that if they try to put a brain into a dead person, okay, still that person is not going to come alive. So somehow there is a combination of materialistic thing and spiritual thing inside everyone that makes us work, that makes you work, okay. So so you need to realize that God is behind everything. So cards say that if there is at some point something is happening that doesn't make you feel good, especially about your career and your purpose, because that actually came out as a very huge shock and surprise to me, that you may have to change your career this year. So the cards say that you need to believe that God has a higher purpose if anything that's uncomfortable that's happening with you, okay. And the affirmation for that is, I accept and practice my healing spiritual and psychic gifts, okay. I connect with dolphin wisdom. You can connect with the dolphin wisdom, what the cards are saying. Also, see, earlier the health reading pointed out that you need to travel to some place through water. So if possible, there are places where you can actually go and watch dolphin shows, you can actually interact with them. If it is possible, try to do that, because Somehow dolphin wisdom is going to help you this year. And Lady Nada is the twin flame of Jesus's higher self, Sananda. She is the master of seventh ray of ritual and magic. Ceremonies that call in mighty forces are important, so you are reminded to bring people together to raise great light. A priestess in the temple of love in Atlantis, Lady Nada is bringing back ancient healing methods, helping the development of intuition, telepathy, and wisdom, and acting for justice. Somehow, see, Lady Nada is bringing justice into your life. If all this time your life did not feel meaningful, and in this in this year, if something was feeling disturbing, especially your career and purpose, is, I do feel that that might feel a little uncomfortable. So if that is the case, Lady Nada is helping bring justice to your energies. I see a lot of people, they are into careers that actually don't even suit their talents. They like doing something and their career is just totally opposite of what they like. Okay, so this year you will be done justice on your career and your purpose through the natural events that happen in your life. And yes, so try to increase your creativity, try to improve your communication skills, communicate wisely. Okay, don't try to just communicate randomly, communicate wisely. There are two more cards. This card says that if there is something that is bothering you, if there is something that is not, that doesn't feel right within you, you need to work with NLP. Okay, NLP is a neuro-linguistic programming where it helps you to replace any energy, any memories, any negative memories with some positive ones, so that you can actually start working positively in your life. Okay, the next thing the cards are saying is you will need to perform rituals or ceremonies to overcome your current problems. These rituals can be done temporarily or permanently. Okay, somehow I do see that you may be wanting to do some rituals. And what are the rituals you can do? See, the best ritual, I told you, the 2 affirmations I told you to work on during the full moon and new moon days throughout this year. I think that is by far the best ritual that you can do. It was about the healing with your family and healing with your mother. Okay, it's the simplest affirmation. I love and accept, I love and forgive totally my family, my mother, and I accept them unconditionally. Okay, that's the simple affirmation you need to do. And there may be some other rituals. You may want to start meditating, you may want to start using aromatherapy while you meditate. There can be some, like, a lot of different rituals that you can do. Just try to explore, just try to see what suits you the best. Okay, so yes, so that is what is coming for the spirituality. Now let's see the month after month reading for your sign. Let's see what is the January month bringing for you. Okay, so for the month of January, the cards are saying that I do see some kind of envy. Means it may be that people are envious of you, or it is that you are envious of people. And let me tell you, see, if you are envious of people, it's not a bad energy. Okay, now you may say, okay, now the whole world knows that envy is not good, how can I say that it's good? Okay, I'm not saying that it's good. It is actually a sign that is pointing towards you, that something around you or somebody around you has something better than you, and it actually is kind of an inspiration that inspires you to do better. Okay, so yes, that is one thing. The second card says that you need to keep your Manipur chakra in balance, your solar plexus, the third chakra, in balance. You may try to be overpowering towards others, you may try to control others, or you may just get under control. And somehow, see, if you have if your birth date, if your date of birth is an odd number, you may become overpowering, you may become overly controlling. And if you are an even number, you may get under control. Okay, so yeah, that is what the cards say. The next thing, see yourself doing well in this situation. Okay, yeah, this is especially for the month of January. This card says during the month of January, try to visualize success, and whatever you visualize, the cards say it's going to come true. And somehow January month is going to be good on the money end. Money will be whatever money you earn or whatever hard work you do is going to bring you long term money and success. Next part, I do see something that happens in January. It will be, yeah, it may be devastating, it may be heartbreaking, but yes, it is there. It may affect your health as well, but don't try to let it take over your health. Okay, the next thing is you have an important life purpose involving communication. Something about communication is, yeah, it involves in your life purpose. I think even in your purpose or career, one of the things it showed about your communication skills. So yes, please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Okay, so the card says don't allow the insecurities to hold you back. Angels are going to help you. There will be some kind of learning that you need to do during this month in order to make yourself ready for the upcoming months. So try to learn. If you feel that you are not learned, you are not clear with something, or you need to know something more about some subjects, then try to learn more about it. Okay, so yes, so this is the reading for the month of January. Now let's see what is the month of February bringing towards you. Okay, so the month of February is bringing abundance. It can also bring deceit. Okay, now deceit also applies to deceit that is being done towards you, as well as deceit is something that you might feel like doing to others. Okay, plus card also says that, see, somehow don't try to deceive yourself. At times people usually lie to themselves and they are being deceitful towards themselves. The card says you don't have to be deceitful neither towards yourself nor towards others. Okay, so try to be careful. Okay, now this can be even towards you. So February month is where people around you may be deceitful, so you just need to be careful on that. Keep a watch on them. Okay, and February month, try to include more fruits and vegetables in your day-to-day diet. And I don't say that you just have to eat fruits and vegetables. Try to include more of it. No matter whatever diet and food lifestyle you have, having vegetarian food will also help you. Including more vegetables and fruits will help you. If you have any problems during the month of February, especially this related to deceit, you may sometimes not be clear who is trying to deceive you. In that case, the cards say ask the angels with help on this. Okay, and angels are going to tell you through you who is trying to deceive you, who is not trying to deceive you. Okay, yeah, the next part. Okay, there is also going to be good amount of money coming in the month of February as well. Yeah, I do see good money flowing into your life, which is a good thing to have. I also feel somehow in your married life, if you are into a relationship, you may just feel tied up. You may just feel that you are arrested. You just don't have your freedom. You may feel like that. But the cards say what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Somehow the cards say that your visualization power is really powerful. It's really like very works well with you. So you need to start visualizing whatever you want so that you can bring that into reality. And during this month you will also get a lot of time to spend with your kids. Try to spend more time with your kids. Try to know them better, and yeah, try to reconnect with them, because that is going to bring some very positive energy into your life. Okay, also see, if you don't have any kids, then try to go and mix around with some other kids, because kids are somebody who are connected with the divine. And when you connect with the kids, somehow kids are going to be bringing a lot of divine knowledge. You may not know. See, you may think, okay, these are just kids, they don't even have much knowledge. They are not even schooling, or they are not even that knowledgeable. They don't have enough knowledge of something. But kids are somebody that can bring some miraculous knowledge into your life, and yeah, with their pure innocence. Okay, now let's see what the month of March is bringing towards you. The month of March is bringing, again we have the magician. We have the magician and energy, so things are going really well, okay? Magician, whenever the magician appears, you can make any magic happen in your life, okay? So if you don't try to bring any magic, then you will need to work on bringing some magic in your life in order to make things work, okay? I do believe that some of you who are watching this video, you are indigo people, okay? You are indigo people, and you may need to know somebody, okay? You may be either an indigo person, or you may need to know, you are knowing somebody who is an indigo person, and this person is a highly sensitive natural born leader. So there may be chances that you are also that person. And working with crystals, you know, this month working with crystals will work really well for you. And let me tell you a small little technique for you to work. Okay, now we have these two cards saying you need to work on your first chakra and your crown chakra, okay? So for the first chakra, red garnet is a very good stone, and for your crown chakra, you can either take amethyst or you can take clear quartz crystal, and place the red garnet or smoky quartz or red jasper near your first chakra position, okay? So you can place this, you can even tape it, okay? And then place the amethyst or the clear quartz crystal on the top of your head and meditate. So try to meditate during this full month by putting these crystals at their respective places, and this is going to bring out the indigo energy in you, okay? It's going to help you bring inner strength. Yeah, you can see that we do have the angel of strength here. Working on this technique is going to bring out a lot of inner strength in you, especially during the month of March. You know, March is the time when we have the equinox, okay? It depends on which part of the world you are, and when you do this process, equinox is the time when you have a lot of energies flowing into the earth. And when you try to work with these different techniques, you are actually going to bring a lot of energy within you also, okay? And you're going to bring a shift in your energies. So try to do that. And if you want to know where to order crystals, I will be placing links below this video where you can order crystals. Plus so, and you might want to know which meditation you can do. You can do actually any meditation, but for an instance you might be interested in doing chakra balancing meditation. Those links also I'll be placing below this video, so you can access those meditations. The next thing the cards are saying here, March has good amount of money flowing. You will be like a money magnet during this month. Yeah, that is actually also a good thing. Plus your intelligence is going to help you bring a lot of money, okay? Not just anyhow, your intelligence, your wittiness, you will be able to bring in a lot more money in your life. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. See, somehow you're going to gain a lot of strength when you do this technique. So the cards say you will be becoming a lot more powerful than what you are, and the card is telling you that you will be gaining positive powers, so you have nothing to worry about. This card says you have been busy for a long time and you need to take some time off, okay? So as in health reading we saw that you need to take small time offs, you need to take small vacations. So March might be a good month for you to take a vacation. Just 2 to 3 days is also fine, where you can just rest and rejuvenate, okay? So yeah, so this is the reading for the month of March, and I hope that you like this, because this is a technique. See, this is something that I haven't shared earlier, okay? So I do hope that this technique helps you. Yeah, I have shared this technique, but especially about the equinox thing, it's very unique to you, okay? So try to work on that, because yeah, for everybody that technique has not come up, okay? The next part of for the month of April, let's see what is happening. For the month of April, it's very important to keep your heart chakra balanced. How do you keep your heart chakra balanced? There are several ways. You can actually get a rose quartz crystal or a green aventurine and wear it over your heart chakra, which can help you to keep your heart chakra balanced, as well as it would be a good option because you are going to be very emotionally sensitive during this month, and these are the crystals that help you to keep your heart chakra balanced. Somehow emotional sensitivity may disturb the balance of your heart chakra, so yes, you can either get any of these crystals. As I said earlier, the link to that crystal store will be placed below this video. The next thing the cards say is, okay, during the month of April there is a lot of positivity. There is a lot of positivity during the first part of the month of April, the first 10 days. Then the next 10 days I feel that there may be some kind of confusion, some kind of disillusionment. You are tied up, you are not allowed to move how you want, you may be confused, you may be very much tangled in stuff. And then the card says that somehow you will be able to get out of that entanglement, and you will be able to slowly bring your life back into balance. Okay, this card says that especially on the money end, April month is not going to be good. Money is not going to be abundant during this month, so try to use money only as much as you need. Otherwise, just try to save it. If there is no need to spend money, then don't spend. Okay, this card says I bring you a message, and okay, so this card says that somehow whatever is happening during this month, still the angels are bringing in more peace into your life. Okay, so no matter whatever happens this month, see, money wise it is going low, plus there is also going to be some confusion, plus you are going to be emotionally sensitive. All of this is happening, which may feel kind of like wobbly, but cards say that you have to be assured that angels are working to bring peace into your life. Okay, this card says you are confused and indecisive. Some part in the month of April you may feel confused and indecisive, as we saw this earlier with this card. Cards say do research or seek expert advice before making a further decision. Okay, so don't take any hasty decision, don't take any decisions without getting any personal or professional advice. Okay, so try to do that. So that is what is coming up for the month of April. Okay, now let's see what is the month of May bringing towards you. So for the month of May, what may happen and what do you have to do in order to make your life better? Okay, so let's see what may happen during this month. See, the month of May, for the month of May, okay, your relationship with your partner, it will be working good. There will be good relationship with your partner, but somehow you may actually go through some testing time during the month of May, which you can see that there is some contract, there is some kind of karma that's going to play out during this month. See, this, I don't like to say this, that something that you may have done in your past or something that you may have done in your present life which may not have been good. Okay, that is going to affect you, that is going to bring you some kind of karmic baggage to pay off. So yes, I do see that. And see, whenever you have any karmic issues going on in your life, you have to make great effort to bring positivity in your life. Usually people feel, okay, now this is the time, it will pass, so people just keep waiting for that karma to be washed off. But that is the time when you start gathering positive karma, so that this negative feeling, it evaporates from your life. So this is what the cards say. For the full month of May, the process that you have to do is daily before bedtime, you need to thank God for 3 good things that happened to you during the day. Okay, so yes, at bedtime you need to thank for 3 things that will actually help bring a lot of positivity in your life. Plus singing and dancing, if you can indulge into singing and dancing also, whether you just sing and dance in your personal space, or you join some classes and you do some Zumba aerobics, dancing, singing, You can even do either way, okay? But that is going to help you bring a lot of positivity in your life. This card says that I would suggest that try to go to some place and indulge into singing and dancing, indulge into music, and yeah, that would be like of a great help to you. Yeah, as I said earlier, okay, taking little vacations will help. So this is not kind of a vacation, but this is a kind of retreat which you can have even during your work days. Okay, once you finish off your work, you can go for an hour or so of a dancing class. Okay, yeah, that's actually, I know it may sound funny if you are an adult. If you are in your 40s or in your 50s, you may find this funny, but the cards say that that would be very necessary for you during this month of May. Okay, this card says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Okay, somehow prosperity may not appear during this month. Yes, it may appear a little during this month, but somehow whatever you do during this month, that's going to bring prosperity in your future. See, this is why I said nothing is set on stone. Whenever life gives you something that's not comfortable to live through, this is where this is where you have to transit. The more positively you work during this time, the more effects, the more results of that positive actions you're going to get in the future life. Okay, so this is what the cards say, that if whatever good things you work during this month, yeah, doing the affirmation, doing the for yeah not exactly affirmations, doing the gratitude prayer, be grateful for 3 things in your life, do this for the full month of May, and singing and dancing. These 2 things will help you bring a lot of positivity and a lot of prosperity also in the future months. Okay, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose. See, somehow this contract, this divine contract, okay, we saw that this is something negative that may happen. It's a karmic baggage that you need to pay off. And usually if there is even a bad karmic thing going on in your life, that is a blessing in disguise. So this is what the blessing is. Okay, you need to take a decision, you need to make a decision for yourself, that how is this bad situation taking you closer to your purpose. Okay, which way takes me away from it, what takes you away from your purpose. Okay, so then you will be clear about what your purpose is, and somehow try to be very watchful, very careful about how you handle your relationship, especially relationship with your partner. Okay, that's going to be very important. And see, relationship with your partner is going to be good, but don't try to take it for granted. That is what the cards say. Also about your possessions and your money, don't try to be overly greedy, neither don't try to be too much loose with it. Don't try to be too much loose ended with it, that you lose the money that you have. Okay, you cannot afford to lose money, plus you cannot afford to even be a miser. There has to be a good balance in this. So yes, so this is what the cards are saying, and let's see what the month of July is bringing towards you. Okay, yeah, see, try to follow all the guidance points that are being given to you during this month, because they will help you to immensely during this month. Okay, so, and how to make your entire life better, it just happens with step by step, with little steps that you take on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so those little steps you just saw. Now let's see what are the little steps you need to take during the month of June, so that you can improve your life for this month. Okay, plus for the coming months. First thing the cards are saying here is, see, somehow this month is for healing. You may have some health issue, or whatever health issue you already have, you may need to heal that. Okay, this may be a good time to heal your health issue, because this card is reminding you that your body is not just a object. Your body is not just a blob of 5 elements. This is your temple. This is the temple of your soul. So treat your body that way, so that your body heals itself. Okay, the next thing the cards say is, you need to cut cords with people. See, there may be several people who are very toxic for you, and these are the people that usually just drain your energies a lot. So try to cut your cords. You may want to know how to cut your cords. Just at bedtime, pray to Archangel Michael and ask him to cut your cords with anybody who is very toxic towards you, and that will happen. Okay, this month is good for developing your third eye. Okay, and somehow developing your third eye will help you a lot in this month. So your question might be, okay, how do I do that? Use a lapis lazuli crystal over your third eye and meditate. Just do any simple meditation. Usually I suggest first do a chakra balancing meditation and then work for third eye activation. Okay, so in that case you will not be overwhelming any of your other chakras. The next thing, the cards are saying there will be some good new beginnings during this month. One good beginning during this month, and you may actually require to wind up from one place and go towards other for becoming successful, which I do feel there may be a job change that is coming up. So there is some kind of success also that's going to come in this month, some kind of victory. Also, let me tell you, if you are being successful, cards say that somehow greater success brings greater responsibilities. Okay, so you need to be prepared even for being responsible. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. See, somehow again this card is telling you to take care of your health, take care of yourself. Okay, these two cards also pointed out, I very strongly feel that you may have something coming up for your health in the month of June, which is why, see, if nothing is happening, just try to be very good with yourself. Okay, because a lot of cards are pointing out towards it. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage or a salt bath. Yeah, so see, salt bath can be good for this month. Try to have a salt bath on full moon as well as new moon, and try to do this third eye chakra third eye chakra tip that I gave you. You can do that daily, but first do chakra balancing, then do the third eye chakra activation thing. This card says the timing is right for this new venture, a happy outcome. As I said, there is a new beginning, something new is beginning. So if you already have a job, I do suggest that this might be pointing out towards a side gig that you might want to do, and or this may be like you beginning a new chapter in your life regarding your career and regarding your purpose. Okay, so this is the reading for the month of June, and let's see what is the month of July bringing towards you. So the month of July, this says some kind of healing again will be required this month. This also says, I do see that you may be a little depressed, you may be a little sleepless also during this month, and you just need to take good care of yourself. At bedtime, just call upon Archangel Raphael and tell him to heal you. Okay, heal anything that needs healing within you. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So whatever hard work you are doing, the card reminds you that continue working on that. At the same time, you are also being reminded that keep the healing energies going on. So if you have been advised something by your health practitioner, then continue doing that. Okay, so you need to take care of yourself, heal away addictions. If you are addicted towards something, try to not get into any of the addictions during this month. Okay, because this month is not good for your any of your addictions, and addictions include alcohol and smoking, drinking. I know alcohol and drinking is one and the same. Drugs, anything. At the same time, WhatsApp, Facebook, sugar, all of these are also addictions. This card says, as your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. See, somehow I feel once you are letting go the addictions, these are going to help you to bring a lot more manifestation energy in your life. So if manifestation techniques are not working, then somehow you may need to let go your addictions during this month, and that will help you to bring a balance to your life. Okay, I also see you may want to take a little travel during this month. Again, 2 to 3 days is fine, and try to bring a healthy balance in your life, because I do feel that this addictions card plus this sleeplessness and depression card, from that I feel that you may need to feel positive. Okay, and how do you have to feel positive? Every day at bedtime, pray to Archangel Raphael and ask him to take away any negative energies that don't belong to you and bestow you with a lot of positivity. Okay, so you can just pray this to Archangel Raphael and just go to bed and you'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, so that is what the month of July is bringing towards you. Now let's see what is the August month bringing in your life. First thing is, August is bringing, you may have some people around you that may not be working in the best of interest for you. The next thing, so the cards say try to keep away from these people or shoo away these people from your life. Next card says the garden and the gate. It is for you, you know, don't try to just think that you are too stressful, your life is too stressful and you are just locked up in your life, you don't have any freedom for anything. The card says you have all the freedom and it's within your control. So just allow yourself to indulge in some pleasures also. This card says working with any ascended masters. Okay, ascended masters are Jesus, Krishna, Buddha. These are called ascended masters, and masters will help you to bring something to fruition by the law of attraction. Yes, there is something that's going to fructify this month. Okay, see, you need to work with the ascended masters to bring something to fruition, and once you work with the law of attraction, then yeah, there will be some time when you might need to wait, you might need to patiently wait when nothing is happening, then you will see something new happening. Okay, this card also says if you are single, there are chances that a new person may enter in your life and this can begin a new romantic affair in your life. Okay, there is this one more card. It says I am the angel of peace, I bring a new tranquility and smoother road ahead. So somehow angels are working towards bringing tranquility and smoothness into your life. This card says you are protected from all types of harm, the worst is now behind you, I ask you to relax and feel safe. Okay, so yeah, so that is, yeah, so you need to be relaxed, you need to feel safe, try to indulge in some pleasures, what makes you happy, try to do that. So yes, so that will be good for you. Okay, that will be good for you to help you attract something on the basis of law of attraction. Okay, now let's see what is happening for the month of September. So for the month of September, the cards say you will require to have patience. That is one thing. And I see that if you were single, or if you had somebody in your mind and you were waiting for long to propose them, you were waiting for long to see whether you are really serious about them, whether you really like that person or not, you may actually be inspired to go ahead and propose this person for a lifetime commitment, getting engaged or getting married. Okay, yes, I do see some kind of celebration in this month. This can be any celebration, promotion, wedding, marriage, somebody's birthday party, your birthday party. Yeah, it's the month of September, so yes, your birthday party will be a good thing for you. So if you don't throw birthday parties, this is the time for you to throw a birthday party. Okay, so you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you. See, when in life one part is ending and a new part is beginning, that is where you need to do some therapeutic things so that you remove all the unwanted things from your life and bring in fresh new energy. So for this, you know what you have to do at bedtime. Whenever, any day when you feel very negative, at bedtime you have to ask Archangel Michael to vacuum away any negative energy that is within you and ask him to dispose of that energy away from you. Okay, so that is what Archangel You can ask Archangel Michael as well as Raphael for that. This month is good for expressing divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy, I have made a video on that. If you would like to refer it, I'll place the link below this video. This card says you are, yeah, as I already saw this, your children in heaven. Okay, see, I also see somehow if you were working towards conceiving, this is a good month for that, for conceiving, as well as if you had already conceived in the past. Then this card says you may actually give birth to a child during this month. Okay, so yes, so this is what the cards are saying. And yeah, you need to work on your divine feminine energy, which will help you. See, divine feminine energy is masculine energy, is working, accepting the challenge, going ahead, defeating people and gaining victory. All of that is masculine energy. But this month you need to work on your feminine energies. Okay, now let's see what's the month of October bringing towards you. Okay, the month of October is also pointing out towards some kind of healing that you need to bring. Okay, and you need to bring some kind of healing. This card says, okay, now this is the crown chakra and this is the throat chakra. You might need to work on both of these chakras. And okay, so a good technique for this month is just do chakra meditation, chakra balancing. Once you have done chakra balancing, then do this process. Okay, you can actually tape a stone for your Vishuddhi chakra. You know, it's like blue lace agate or amazonite or any light blue colored crystal. Tape it on your throat chakra and take either an amethyst or a clear quartz crystal and place it over your crown chakra, and then you can meditate for 10 minutes. Okay, this is a very good exercise, a very good meditation, very good technique for the month of October. Do to personal happiness. See, doing this somehow will heal you. Okay, it's going to heal you. And okay, this month is also good for your love life. It's also good for proposing. It's also good for taking things further. I do see, yeah, this year is actually very good for your love life. Okay, this card says protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning. Okay, this card reminds you to bring angel protection in your life. What is angel protection? How do you have to do it? I'll be placing the link to that video below this video. Okay, this card says there will be good amount of money flowing into your life in this month. Okay, you can see that there is this coins all around you, a lot of money coming towards you, maybe out of your new venture, which is even better thing. This card says you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel and this that. Okay, somehow there are a lot of spiritual gifts that will flow through you and a lot of spiritual heights that you can reach during this month. So whatever talents and abilities you have, see, somehow your talents and abilities and your career, something it involved related to your throat chakra, and we have a technique for that. Okay, so this month if you work on this technique, it's going to take you a step ahead in your career. Okay, so yeah, that's going to bring you a lot of spiritual gifts. This card says new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. So yes, the technique that I told you, through your crown chakra you will be gaining a lot of spiritual energies, and those spiritual energies will be held in your throat chakra, and it will help you in your career, in your purpose whenever required. Okay, so do this process daily. Yeah, do this only after chakra balancing. Okay, do this process daily in the month of October. Okay, so yes, so I hope that you like that. And yeah, now let's go ahead with the month of November. What is happening for the month of November? Okay, for the month of November, this card says that okay, yeah, again lot of money flowing into your life, lot of abundance. Now you might say, okay, why am I saying money and abundance as two different things? It's actually not two different things, it's one and the same. But abundance is not just a lot of not just having a lot of money. Abundance is having adequate amounts of things that you require in your life. It includes resources, it includes food, it includes money, it includes things that you cannot buy with money. Okay, things you cannot buy with money, emotional experiences, help from others, all of that is included in abundance. Okay, this card shows that you may be indecisive during this month, so don't take any huge decisions. Okay, during the month of November, this card again assures you that yes, you don't have to take anything. Yeah, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels for help. So if something is not working right, you don't need to take a hurried decision. Okay, if you are indecisive, it's fine, just take somebody's help, do proper research. This card says, I am the angel of abundance, you will receive the money that you need. See, 3 cards are showing something about abundance. Okay, 3 cards are showing something about abundance. At the same time, this is where this card shows lack of abundance. So you will feel like this month is like a roller coaster, because at one point you will be experiencing lack of abundance, and 3 cards are telling you that you will be receiving a lot of abundance in this month. So when you have a huge ups and downs happening, you require a lot of inner strength. Okay, so yes, and see, when you have abundance, when you have a lot of money rolling in, try to make good investments. First thing, try to put that money to good use. Third thing, try to help others only if needed. Yes, charity and donation work is good to do, but if you feel that don't be charitable, don't donate too much than what you actually feel is right. Okay, yeah, so listen to your intuitive feelings. See, this is why I am telling you, this card is telling you listen to your intuitive feelings, because while you try to donate too much, you may have a kind of constricting feeling in your gut, which shows that you don't have to go any further than that. This card tells you need to clear yourself from the toxic energies that you may have absorbed. What do you have to do during this month? Every day before bedtime, ask Archangel Michael to release all the toxic energies that you have accumulated within you. Okay, so that will help you to release all those energies, come out of that negative phase, and attract abundance in your life. Okay, so yes, I do see this full month is going to be like a roller coaster, because you will be indecisive. At the same time, the cards say a lot of abundance is coming on towards you. There are good things, there are good news, not so good news, both packed into this same month. So yes, yeah, I wish you the best for that, and try to do the exercise, try to do the tips and techniques I share with you, so that you make the most of that month. Okay, so this card, okay, for let's see for the month of December, what are the cards saying? First of all, if you are in a relationship, you will have some very good time with your partner. If you were single, it's very good time for you to get into a relationship. See, I do have this card, getting into a new relationship card, or having good time with your partner. At the same time, we also have the card for breakup. Okay, so maybe this can be in your relationship. You may break up with somebody, and all of a sudden you may get into a relationship with somebody, or you may get into a relationship, but that might not last for long. You might just end up with breakup in this month itself. Okay, also this may point out towards losing something in your life, losing someone in your life. Most probably this is where you lose a relationship. Okay, the next part is there may be some kind of conflict that may happen, some kind of argument, some kind of conflict that may happen. The cards say be very wise in selecting your fights. Don't try to indulge, don't try to jump into any fight that's available. Okay, this card says that you will feel tied up, you will feel constricted, you will feel that you don't have that much freedom. Yeah, this card shows that you need to work on your solar plexus chakra during this month, in order that you release yourself from this tied up feeling. Again, now you may ask, how do I work on solar plexus? First, do the chakra balancing, then do the solar plexus activation. That activated solar plexus chakra will help to remove this kind of feeling, and it will also help you to remove yourself from unwanted conflicts. Okay, this card says Okay, so somehow wearing good brightly colorful clothes, especially you can wear yellow colored clothes if you want to keep your solar plexus chakra balanced. And yeah, you can you can include a little yellow color to keep your solar chakra balanced, solar plexus chakra balanced. This card shows that yeah, looking forward to something, you're looking forward to something. Yeah, definitely this is the last month, so looking forward towards the next year, which is going to be a good thing. Okay, patiently waiting, looking forward towards the next year, which is actually going to be a good wait, a good wait for you. And it may be the thing that your relationship, if you want to turn your relationship into commitment, maybe it may show that you need to wait for it. And yeah, so you may have to go through a temporary breakup or a temporary standstill, after which you may actually you might want to take next steps in the next year. You deserve the best, reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, don't compromise. Somehow this loss might make you feel down, it might make you feel depressed, but the card is reminding you not to be dull and depressed. This card is reminding you that you deserve the best. Somehow I do feel that if you lose a person, the card says you still have to look forward that you will be meeting somebody even better than that person. Okay, this card says it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. Yes, you may need to give birth to new ideas, and I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. So angels are telling you that they will be protecting you during this month. So yeah, they are watching over you, they are trying to protect you. So try to keep working on the creative stuff, try to keep working on the creative ideas that you are getting. Okay, so yeah, so this is all what I had to say for you for this full year. And as I said earlier, all the links, all the references that I shared with you, all the links to all of them are placed below this video. And if you are interested in taking my tarot course and angel card reading course, tarot mastery course and angel card divination course, both are available as a combo and it's discounted, so you can register for that if you would like to do readings like this. The next part is if you want to take a consultation from me, the link for that is also given below this video. Try to share this video as much as you can with others of your sign, so that even they can gain from all these positive tips and techniques I shared. And if you want to contact me, I have not shared my phone number anywhere because receiving like 100 calls in a day is very difficult. I know that if you are in dire need, only you call then, but yes, but still for me it's impossible to receive that many calls, so I prefer that you email me. Now I actually like when you email me, I like to read your emails, but practically somehow it gets impossible for me to answer all the mails, because yeah, I do get a lot of mails, lot of messages, so emailing me is the best option, and I try to reply back to whichever emails that require an attention. Okay, so yes, so this is all what I had to say for this year's reading. Do bookmark this reading so you can come back and try to see what's happening again, because I do feel that in one sitting you might not be able to gulp down all the information that's given to you. Okay, so this is it for this year's reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you have watched the entire video, bravo to you, amazing. You have very good patience, you have some very good, yeah, you have a lot of patience, and you are very positive to bring self-improvement, which is why you actually watched this entire video. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for being with me. Keep following the path of your soul's purpose, because you are born for a reason. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.
Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. When you click on the bell icon, select all notifications so that you get notified about all the videos that I upload.